It's like they didn't use her to her potential, and it bothered me.
I
Because
understand that. And
like
also, like,
how A
they can
Star Is
explain
Born,
for narrative reasons that, like, oh, yeah, well, I mean, obviously she's being quiet, but this is her internal thoughts, and she's
yeah,
singing that. Like,
it's
Did you see it?
fine, I guess.
Manta,
Did
did
you
you
see it,
see it?
Manta?
no, I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I'm just extrapolating based on what you're talking about.
I think you'll like
Because
it.
I get it.
It's just meh. It wasn't a bad movie, you know. It's a little long. They could have cut a lot out because it's a little long. And I
Yeah.
was really hoping the first movie's a lot of backstory, so you like know a shitload about the Joker and why he is who he is and all of that. I was really hoping with the second movie they would turn up the bad guy part and like have him
Right.
blowing shit up like hospitals or burning money or kidnapping people. And
Mhm.
the
And they
second
didn't?
movie, nope, the whole second movie takes place in jail. Like the whole movie is in jail or court.
Oh, fun times,
Why
fun
why
times.
Two, two locations the whole movie.
All right,
So
we are
yeah,
live.
just in case
Welcome
it's
they
what I
everybody.
know they
wanted.
know better.
Doing a little bit of D&D in the Svenzone.
Hey.
Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Why am I not
Howdy.
showing up on screen? My phone is being stupid, and I don't know why it's not letting me see the stream.
Mine is still loading. God damn it, and I forgot what I came out here for. Damn it.
It says it's streaming. I should be able to see the stream.
Well, finally loaded. God. Here we go. Character wizard.
Yeah, this is the right one.
What's the campaign today?
What do
Scrambled
you mean,
eggs?
what's the campaign today?
You mean
Yeah,
scrambled eggs?
Yeah.
I play like 4
yeah.
different campaigns, so I gotta keep those going.
Oh. Yeah, you're Jackson today. And
But
scrambled
today's
eggs.
campaign, always the same one.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Let's do. That's nothing. I'm not reading the message of the day for the first time because I gotta hurry here. There we go.
There we go. All right, so now we're
Ooh.
live again.
Books, no books. Okay,
Okay,
where's the
good.
notes? Notes.
All right, I still can't get my phone to show Twitch. Let me completely leave Twitch and come back.
Which isn't in this campaign. What is that? What is that? This is the encounters. Nope. Come on, give me some. So I'm on my way to working on getting a
There we go.
computer of some sort,
Holy
at least
shnikes.
an upgrade of some sort.
Nice.
All right,
So
so
Farkas is saying that
you guys can be heard. I can be heard.
I just do. Oh my god. What sound does an airlock make? Okay.
Cool. Well, if you're watching the stream or you had Timescape on, you would know it's
I know that. However, I'm just still trying to get my camera thing to start working, etc., etc. So yes, I know.
it makes a hissing
I
sound
also
like
didn't
air
bring my lap.
escaping an
Didn't bring
airlock.
Okay.
All right, so there we go. All right, so I apologize for the delay. I had 3 different phone calls between 6:55 and 7:02. So uh,
Fun times.
all of them had me leave my desk. So, but we are ready to go. And I had to reset Fantasy Grounds. For some reason, Fantasy Grounds took 12 minutes to come back. So
Now you know how we feel.
I was not ready to go. But it is we are in the Sword Coast, and you guys are in the city of Neverwinter.
Darn it.
And you had just finished mapping, not finished, but you had quit and just given up on mapping the sewers, and you had
You just gave up.
still
That's
haven't
it. We're done. Had
turned
enough.
it in to get your money for it. But
It was
um,
late at night.
you guys went
Oh my
back,
god.
took a long rest, spent the rest of the morning buying stuff, selling stuff, and then you had lunch. Um, and as you were cruising around, heading back toward your to go get some food for dinner, you hear a scream in an alleyway, and there's a man in a fox mask, a woman who was stabbed, and the man in the fox mask is dragging people, or driving another female with he had a rag over her mouth, and was pulling her down the alley, was mumbling to himself. You ran over, helped the woman who was leaning against the wall, bleeding out. She got him, was able to stabilize her, and Taugen also helped her as well. I think Taugen healed her, didn't he?
No, I paralyzed the fox mask.
Okay. Um, and so there's one thing I made a mistake on is that as she got up and was brushing herself off and was thanking you and rambling on about how else she's doing things, um, she was not shooting the masked dude. Um, she was said that she got attacked by the woman that Fox mask saved her from.
Are these too thick to go on the grill?
Wait, what?
And you guys,
What? Fox mask dude didn't stab her?
correct.
The woman the fox mask dude was dragging away stabbed her? That's an important detail.
And you guys determined that the Fox mask dude has opening it up, has a glowing sphere orb thing hanging from his belt that appears to be making him do stuff. He has said multiple times that to leave him alone. He doesn't want them to die. He has no choice. And when last you guys left, he had turned the corner and had Toggen was where is he?
Toggen's out like a light.
He is asleep and unconscious. The and so you guys don't know where the fox mask guy went. Toggen did get a chance to. He was flying with his new cape, so he was able to get the orb that he flew and dropped on top of the 2-story building next to you guys. He dropped it on the roof there, and is not sure what the effect of that was. And that is where we left off. The other thing to clarify, since Scrambles, Micah wasn't here, you do have. I did make a. Let me start again. You already had a Tressendor Manor character made, because you were dropping inventory on there, things that you left at the house. So what the party decided to do is they're going to be. I'll be putting him into the Tresendor Manor character into the party sheet when I divide up loot. So that way, um, the manor is making money to pay for expenses and rent and everything else.
Cool. That's a good idea. I'm surprised we didn't think of that earlier. Just having a fund that goes back, that makes tons of sense.
Since most people are living there anyway, it
Yep.
just makes sense. All right, so there were some lemurs, which if you've seen Weird Science, it's basically Chet at the end of the movie. It's what a lemur is. These weird little fiends. And Jackson has been happily using his fiend slayer to try to kill them. One of my favorite monsters because they make fart noises anytime they show up in chat.
Lovely.
And that's why I don't have Sirenscape open.
There's only one left, so it doesn't really
Has
matter.
one of these rubbery ones in his pocket. He squishes every once in a while. Stress ball. Okay, what is up with that? Let's see.
Okay, I thought it is shared, so what is that? I guess I'm just going to have to,
Here we go.
I'll share it and then get rid of it later. I'm trying to show you guys the picture of the orb.
Found my camera on. God damn it.
So any questions, any comments? Micah, did you have any questions on what's happening? Oh, let me show you the map.
I'm kind of fuzzy on the fox mask situation thing. Maybe I misunderstood. So the guy in the fox mask was holding the woman and trying to drag her off, but he has an orb, and so we think he's probably under the control of the orb. Is that the gist of it?
Correct. Well, you know for sure
Okay.
he is.
Okay.
Because
So
there are
he is the
times
bad
when
guy,
his
but
eyes will go
he's
black.
potentially being like possessed or whatever. Okay.
Well, Tuggan tried to do a remove curse, so you know it's not a curse.
Okay.
But there are times when his
Something
eyes
else.
will go completely black, and he casts these very powerful spells.
So it seems like some sort of blackmail / sometimes I take your body over situation.
Yeah, some kind of possession.
Alright, so we know you're on camera now.
Yeah, I think so. I can't see where my image is. It's not coming up on the.
It
the
is cutting
video.
you off right at the bridge of your nose.
Okay,
And
so
down
what I'm
below
seeing
that.
is actually what I'm seeing. Because I got a lot closer too. I don't know what the deal is. All right, I'm just going like this. Yeah, why am I so close now? That's weird.
Alright, so here's the map. Doesn't look like anybody opened it, so I'm not messing with anybody's stuff except the stream. The headstones are the dead lemurs. But there are some interesting images if you zoom in at the garbage and stuff. This map was
It's all like modern.
completely fabricated by me.
Mm.
It's not mid-drawn or anything. Alright, let me go. Alright, so I think we're ready to go. I've got everything here.
So why?
Kill the Neverwinter map. Pull up a party combat tracker. Alright, so the orb is going. Brambles, you have
Possible.
initiative already, so it's good to make sure you don't have skip turn on you. You do not. Okay. do have a ring of protection twice, so let's kill that. Okay.
Right, that's really messed up. All right. I had the video all set in, and now it's all messed up. I'm way too big.
20.
Hey man, work on your self image. It's okay. Your body's okay, man.
My body's great, but I don't get why this thing is so zoomed in. I've never been able to do that before. What the hell?
I don't see it zoomed in at all. I'm seeing
You
from
don't?
the top of your head down to your elbow.
Really? Okay.
Alright, so she, the woman you rescued, says, your big friend here is down. And scrambles.
Yeah, last round, Gunn ran past his asleep friend to the dead woman. So, you know, he was good.
Okay.
Alright, I know.
I don't know. I feel like,
Shit.
yeah, I guess Scrambles will just go and attack that weird blob thing that's right in front of him, the Lemire. Go forward. Pew. And then I'll bonus action throw up my Echo. A second, I'll pull it out. And yeah, I'm going to attack the blob. Pull out my Actos
Great.
ring.
Alright, so besides being gross, they really don't do much. You guys have
I'm
determined
in
that.
combat, so
We are in combat, right? It's been attacking us and stuff like that. That's
Oh
what I
yes,
just
there
thought.
were 4 of them, and now there's only
you're right
1.
now. Okay.
Okay, good. Just making sure I didn't misread this horribly. I just did tons of damage. Holy shit. I come over and cleave through this disgusting thing. And then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, and then I'm going to move my Echo here.
Alright, so there's a big cart there. You're gonna try to push the cart, or what are you going to do with this cart?
Oh, the cart is there. I don't know. I will, no, I'll just go behind me instead of
Okay.
that way. Yeah, and
It's
that'll be me.
half rotted, and you see one of the wheels is cracked and broken, but it is there.
Okay.
All right. And just a moment here. Mantha, would you put skip turn on God in, please?
Laptop's trying to crash right now. Might take me a bit.
God's not here tonight, right?
Correct. He's working.
Okay, cool. Where the hell am I?
All right. Jackson. Scrambles goes running by.
So,
Slices the thing, and then
lemur,
keeps
okay.
going.
are we attacking these two? Is that correct or not? Do you know?
Are you attacking who?
Yeah.
The beautiful left eye and bristly crimson lip hair.
You can do
Beautiful left
whatever
eye
you.
is dead,
He is.
and you just saved
Um,
Crimson Lip here. Got in,
right. So
helped
where are the evil ones?
resurrect her herself. So
Right.
I would presume you don't want to attack her.
Okay. Then where are the baddies?
If you hit Toggin, he'll fail 2 death saves.
So you saw the last bad guy come around the corner here to the north.
Okay. So all right. I got to run up there. Okay. I'm moving up. So I'm there, and then there, and then down. One more time, and then what happens right there? What do I see?
She's like, give me a
Okay. So depending on what I
insight
see,
check.
okay, insight. And then depending on what I'll see, I will take my last 5 feet. However, insight. There we go. Come on, baby, give me some good stuff. Yeah.
So you see the woman. She's staring up at the roof. She's like, he left. Just leave him alone. Yeah, but you see that she's clearly looking at the top of the roof up here.
Oh, okay. So she's pleading to them, or she's pleading to us.
She's talking to you,
Or it, or whatever. Okay. And she just said leave him
and
alone.
you see Toggin collapsed on the ground, unmoving.
Okay, so I'm taking my last final 5 feet. Can I go on right there? Can I go, or gotta go straight?
Nope, you can go there. Going through
Okay,
your friend's square, it's fine.
okay. So I still have Fiend Slayer out. Um, and she's saying that, hinting that we shouldn't attack, so I will cautiously kneel down and try to heal Calvin.
All right, give me an Arcana check.
Arcana. With a bonus, of course, right?
Whatever your Arcana is.
Because I'm trying really hard. That didn't work.
All right, so give me medicine.
Medicine. This time. And yeah, there we go. That's better.
All right, so he has a little bit of damage, but nothing close to make him unconscious. So he should not be unconscious. You do see he's alive. He's breathing.
Okay. So you're saying that there's a mistake and he shouldn't be unconscious, or he is unconscious, but we don't know why.
You don't know why he's unconscious. He should has not had does not have enough wounds to make
Okay.
him unconscious.
Okay. All right. Then okay. Thank you. God darn it. Okay. So I don't. I don't have anything that's majestic. All I have is my potions. I can bind him up. So am I using a potion on him, or was there something else
He
that
is
I
hurt
missed as
enough
far
to
as
where a potion would help. Yes.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
Potion of healing. I'm not sure which level it is. Oh, it's not coming inventory. Okay, here we go. Heal. Come on. Whoa, I pressed it twice by accident. Take whatever the biggest one is. That one's hurt pretty bad. All right, I've done my thing
All right.
here, and now I'm gonna I'm gonna just wherever she was looking or talking, I'm gonna stand and just look at the ready.
All right, scrambles. And Jackson, give me perception checks.
In the tower.
Yes.
Okay. Why so windy?
All right, Jackson.
I don't know. What am I doing? Um, I guess I'm gonna back up. Am I still looking up to see what's going on up there?
So Scramble says, "Hey, what's that noise?" And he points up towards the ceiling.
Okay, I'm gonna back up one step then, and so I can maybe get a better angle up.
Okay.
So does the 3D map show the situation any better than what I'm seeing on the 2D?
No.
What have I got? All right. Well, wherever I think that was that she was talking to, and we're hearing noises, I will back up and keep my eyes peeled, as well as glancing around north, south,
So
or
you can
north,
attempt to
and
try to climb the wall if you want,
right.
but it's going to be a little bit of a
Yeah, I'll be
challenge.
at a big disadvantage if he's got some reach and or. Well, I have a shield though. I'd rather wait to find out what's going on. I'm out here by myself,
All right.
so I'm not gonna climb.
All right. Jackson, I'm going to give me a percentile. I'm going to say there's a 30% chance.
Okay.
And you said you were waiting. Were you ready in an action, or were you just looking and waiting?
Yeah, yes, I'm ready in action. My Fiend Slayer's out, and I will leave not equip my my shield just yet.
Okay. So give me a percentile.
Okay. Oops. Why is my dice moving? There we go. Thank you. Did that work?
It did not.
Did the percent chuck? Okay, one more time. There we go. There we
All
go.
right. So give me a minute. The Mantha's loading.
That one should work. Well, did it work?
He just said to give him a. I'm joining
Oh,
the
okay.
tape because the laptop crashed. So.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Hello.
Thank you. Clarification.
All right. So you see um, the guy in a fox mask look over the rail. Scrambles. Give me a perception check as this guy casts a spell at you.
I cast a spell on you.
So you see that his eyes are black behind the mask, and there's this glow coming from his belt. Flares a little bit as scroll up.
it out again. The belt is glowing.
I meant to do the save first. Come on. I just did it. What is happening? There it goes. Wow. Why isn't it showing? That's weird. It should show. Do you guys see it? Oh yeah, you see it. Okay, you got it. You rolled a 4-2. Alright, alright, so everything clenches up and you find that you can't move. And he moves, disappears. And at the end of your turn, you wake up, Toggin. You are sitting on the ground. There's an empty... Alright, I need a DC 14 will save, Scambles. At the end of your turn. Wisdom save, sorry. Oh, I don't have skip turn on the dead girl.
Did it work? I put it in the thingy.
Oh, that's why you can't see it. It's in the tower. Oh, sorry. No, it was a... You rolled an 11.
Okay.
Skip.
So if I can't move, yeah, I'm just gonna stay there then.
15, 20. Alright, so he shoots down at Jackson as he appears on the edge of the corner. And he's saying, just leave, please. I can't help you. Just leave.
We really don't know the situation just yet. We haven't figured out all the ins and outs of things.
As he shoots these arrows at you, and you get hit, whack, 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 stumble back a little bit.
Lovely.
It doesn't have to be in the chat. I mean, in the tower.
Okay.
It's a wisdom save, and you should be. Okay, it is applying your ring, so that's good. All right.
Well, we tried.
All right, Jackson. hit with a bunch of arrows, and he's telling you to leave.
Okay.
But you can still see him there in the
Okay.
corner.
Let's.
He's 20 feet up from you. Oh.
Okay. Let me.
Can you? Oh, you can't see him on the map.
Go ahead.
That's weird. Let me see. Let me
Yeah. No dirt.
do this. Hold on just a moment. Just pull this line of sight in. There, I'll do that for now.
Oh, there we go. All right. Is Tugget in my way of a direct shot?
No, he is on the ground still. He's sitting up because
Okay.
you helped him with the potion, and this guy is 20 feet up in the air on top of the roof.
Okay. I'm gonna just blast him with my ray of frost. I should have targeted correct. I do. Okay. Where's my ray of frost? There it is. Come on, maybe give me something good. Okay. Nice. And then the damage. Come on, maybe. Well, I guess the minimum is 3, and I got 6.
All right, so you blast out at him, and you see the forearm where he's holding the bow. Gets frost all over it. Are you moving?
I I can't see my map here. Can I see anything behind me? What's going on to the northeast? Is that a wall?
There is
He's shooting arrows.
like a
Shooting
lean-to
arrows. Oh,
um,
okay,
of
right
old
behind me.
leather,
Yeah.
really old leather. Um,
Okay.
might be some sort of homeless shelter or something, or somebody's home, but you're not sure what it is
So
exactly.
he's up. You said he's up 20 feet.
Correct. He's on top of the roof of the 2-story building.
Okay. So, all right. If I don't have any disadvantages, I will just hang here and get ready with my like a menacing and get ready with the next ray of frost when he attacks. Well, let me ask you: if I moved up to the building and looked up, like my back against the wall type of thing, could I ready the ray of frost so that if he peeks over trying to find me, I can blast him and have an advantage, right? You know.
Everything you said is correct, except you would not necessarily have an advantage.
Do
You
you have
would
an
have an
advantage shooting
advantage
down at me?
from protect. You wouldn't have an advantage to hit him, but you would have some protection from him hitting you.
Okay, then I'll do that then. When I move to the building.
You and Toggin can also help each other. To one of you can get up onto the roof if you wanted.
Right, but he's standing right there. So I'm going to move over to here.
Okay.
So when he looks down, if he looked at, or actually right there,
Gotcha.
I think if he comes down, he's going to look down, right? Not quite to the side. He won't know I'm there, and then I'll blast him with my ray of frost and get an advantage this time.
Okay, so you blast him, you move, and he. I've got to change something real quick. Oh, it's under effects. I'll do it in a second. Alright, so he's going to. These 3 blasts of fire come. One towards you. 21 on the dice, even with the bonus. This should be it. Aren't you prone? Alright, it's a miss anyway. I'm going to try it again. Because he should have been at disadvantage. This blast of 3 blasts of fire. 2 go toward Tog and 1 go toward you. Both of them missed Toggin.
Yeah.
Alright, so Toggin, you are up. If I remember correctly, there's nothing that says that your wings still wouldn't be there. Correct? Don't they last like an hour as long as you know?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up once it was my turn.
Okay. So you can still use them to do what you want to do. You see Jackson vainly trying to get up or figure out a way up there, but he can't.
Okay. I mean, Toggin is going to. I feel like I probably have to stand up from prone before I can start flying. So he's doing that.
Because they're wings. If
Excuse
it
me.
was a spell fly, then no. But
Mhm.
because of your actual wings, yes, you have to be standing.
He stands up. Oh, sorry, cats. And he's going to start flying and go like diagonal up 5 feet this way, and then up. What 20? He wants to get up on the roof.
What's your fly
It's
speed? 60?
60.
Okay, yep. So you can go up as high as 30 feet and
You,
go up.
you can fly naturally, correct? Because of your body.
No, because he just bought a magic item that lets him do
Okay.
that. And I want to go up here. I want to push this guy off the roof.
It's a cloak that looks just like Scramble's Cloak of Billowing.
Mm-hmm.
But aren't you made of butterflies or something?
Nope, that's in Starfinder, and we don't play that camp. So,
Got it. Never mind. Never mind.
so anyway, yeah, I want to push this guy off the roof. I think that Jackson can't get up here, so I might as well bring him to you. I'm guessing a contested athletics check.
So a shove action is you have to use your athletics. The defender can use their acrobatics or athletics.
Awesome. Let me try using my athletics loan. It's not bad.
Hold on a second. We gotta wait for Fancy Guns to catch up. Click the wrong button. So it should be a second.
No worry.
Alright. Close this. Thank you.
Where'd you put the cat food?
Alright. So, Fox Mask. There he is. Alright. Interesting. It's not letting me do it that way, so I will do it. I will just request a Fox Mask. His dex is higher, so he will do acrobatics as he tries to squirm out of your way. I have the wrong DC, so just ignore whether or not he survives. DC should be 18. He got a 15. All right, so now he's going to try to grab the edge of the roof as you push him off. I'm going to say he has disadvantage because he's being pushed.
Man, I love making the DM do more work.
All right, and one thing, Micah,
I know, right?
some people care, some people don't. But if you notice now, when you roll with advantage or disadvantage,
Okay.
it tells you which one was dropped. So in this case, he had disadvantage. He dropped the 12 and used the 2. He would have succeeded had he not had disadvantage. All right, so he.
But it tells you which die to roll first, which is awesome, because then you know whether or not your advantage or disadvantage did something.
Very nice.
Let me just double check and make sure. On one last thing, where is here it is. He does not have Featherfall, so he takes all 5 damage. Smack.
And from the top of the roof, where Toggin just pushed him off, Toggin says, "It is not too late for us to help you." As the dude just pushed him off the roof. It's fine, that's his turn.
All right, and so as why didn't it accept your move? Go. Thank you. All right, so he stands up. And it's very odd. You see him start sprinting, but he stops after 5 feet, and turns his longbow and shoots at you, Jackson.
Uh-oh. Damn it.
First one's a hit. Second one. I'm gonna use Scrambles hasn't done anything to him at all, so he's just gonna keep shooting Jackson.
By the way, don't let this guy get his gross hands on your face. He doesn't wash after he goes to the bathroom.
Oh, lovely.
Wait, he's not shooting me at all?
Nope.
Weird.
Jackson. Shooting Jackson.
Alright,
Shooting Mark.
and...
Oh, is Kree supposed to be going? We're not playing Kree?
Correct. Kree has not been in this fight. He did not go with you guys when you went shopping. He does not have any money, you guys. He's still sitting there with like 10 gold. No one has ever given him money.
Yikes.
But we don't want it going to his head, you know.
That's right. Well, he is like a super magic dude, so money means nothing. Except
Well,
for all
money
the
means
fucking expensive fucking
like either
things you
super
guys
rich
get.
or super poor.
Well, he's with us. I mean, he's been my best friend since like 4 or whatever, so he's getting taken care of. Just, well, imagine it, and it is. It's
Yeah.
make believe.
I'd like to use my inspiration on that.
Okay. It's like the old, I love you. I won't spend time with you. I won't spend money on you. I won't do anything with you. But I love you.
Yeah, I say that to you, my dear.
Damn.
It works.
All right. So from a 1 to a 20,
To another.
you shake off the slow spell. And it's your turn.
Who's you?
Talking.
Um. So when we like switched stuff around, I moved my attunement to the solution propulsion mechanism, the gun thing. But I can't click on the spells because it doesn't have the module. So they're all from Villains and Layers 4. So I will do something else. He's got people next to him. That's not.
All right. So yeah, what we can do is you can make a, like you have with your Wand of Wonder and your other thing. Just make an entry in your actions page. Let me see what it does.
Thank you very much.
What is it called?
Solution propulsion mechanism.
The edge of serenity.
All right. And which one did you want?
I don't know what Phantasmal Killer does, and I don't know. I think his. Thank you. Okay. Brave Enfeeblement is another one that I'm not familiar with.
His name's
With
is
that,
not Ray, so it doesn't matter. Hey, the oh, he was long gone by now.
that's not good. Yeah. Cast Bane on him. Using one charge with this thing. I don't know exactly how it works. I think I roll to attack.
No, Bane is a save.
Do I not have to hit him first?
No. Oh, never
Okay,
mind.
cool.
Never mind. I was incorrect. I misremembered it. So yes, you wield it like a magical crossbow. Get you +2 attack and damage, and then if you hit, it does the damage plus whatever you said.
Okay. I will try to shoot him.
And do what?
Why isn't it letting me?
What are you doing?
Where's the other?
Shooting somebody.
Okay,
Okay.
I know that.
So that hit him.
Bane. Okay, so he is the. You can also rename.
And so I will do the damage and then.
If you want to rename the add a number before, like miscellaneous spells, any of those things, it will then make them show up in the order you want them to. So if you want this on the very bottom, for example, or the Wand of Wonder,
Mm.
stuff like that, you can add a number if it's easier.
Good to know. Little DM hack right there. So here's the
Get some
damage.
goofy hats for us to watch too.
Okay, minimum damage. And then I'm expending 1 charge. Oh, that should be. That should be range.
Alright, so I'll let you do the rest of them.
Spell save these. Right?
Come on.
DC is higher than 12.
Does it say here? What is it? Here it is. Using your spell DC and spell attack bonus. So it's what is your
I think it's DC 17.
charisma?
Uh,
Intelligence?
yeah, it's charisma.
Alright, so that should be correct. Let's see. Intelligence.
Step 6 where you moving silently.
Why isn't it changing? There it is.
Advantage to stealth X.
Yep, that's correct. So you're all set. Like I said, you can add the other ones from the spell list. You
Okay.
may not be able to do it from within the mechanism, but you can just pull it from the spell list.
So there's that save. That's not a DC 17. Before I start adding effects, there's nothing he's doing, right? Is his
Correct.
orb cast counter spell or whatever? Okay.
It's not a spell. In that sense,
Okay.
you shoot him. When it hits him, it does a spell.
Awesome. There's that then. Looks like everything's coded correctly. I might as well step back. Just so it's harder for him to hit me. So, he is moving 5 feet back. And then that's his turn.
You did see that Scrambles was unmoving. He was locked in place. Paralyzed. Alright,
Am I able to move now or no?
give me a save.
Okay.
I'll save ya.
He found the thing.
Still wisdom.
Oh, I need. Give me
God,
1
stop.
second here. I have to check something real quick. Wow. Okay, so when he hit the ground, you were able to move. So yes, you can move.
I'm gonna run over. 50. We might go up 5, 10. And I'm gonna try and hit him with my axe, but I'm not trying to kill him. I just want to try to knock him out. So I'm hitting with the flat part of my axe, or coming down with the bottom of my axe, trying to smack him, because I don't want to kill him. Hit him.
So if you don't want to kill him, then just you can apply the because you have fire on this thing and and stuff like that. You would have to
Sure.
hit him with the butt, like you said, um, and that would be like an improvised weapon. Let me see what you've got on your sheet. So just roll for your horn damage then.
Okay. My damage. Thorns.
Okay, so you smack into him.
And if he doesn't go unconscious, I'm just gonna do it again.
No, he's saying, "Just let me go."
Nope, doing it again. Pummel again. Trying to crack him in the head with it.
Five in the dice, still a hit.
Alright, that's what I'm doing then. My turn. Smash, smash.
Alright, so this guy's not looking good. He's starting to sway in his feet a little bit. And then every once in a while, he sort of jerks and stands tall. Again, with the eyes black. And then it'll go away and he staggers a bit. Jackson.
I have. Okay, is he very? Is he like very strong? Because I have the wand of binding and stuff like that. Or could I just run up
You can give me a.
and just like put my arms around him and grab him and hold him still, whatever Scrambles wants to do, knocking him out or whatever he's doing. Subduing him in some way. That's my thought. My first thought
So
was I
all
could
those
grab
things you
him
said are
around.
correct. You can run up and grapple him. You can
Okay.
use your wand of binding.
Yes.
Tell me which one
And
you
then,
choose.
then I asked you, so why I'm asking you, sir, is can I see that he is at the level where I'd want to use the wand of binding instead of just reaching my arms around and holding him still for a moment?
He does not seem to be as strong as you.
Okay, so that's what I'm
Really
going
up
to
to
do then. My action is I'm going to go forward and grab him. So to complete Scrambles, whatever Scrambles' idea was to do here. So I'm incapacitating him. That's my plan. Do I have to roll anything?
Yes, you're rolling a athletics check.
Okay, cool. Awesome. There we go. Okay. Come on, let's see what we got. What we got. 15. That'd be my best one. Athletics +8. Well, that in blacksmithing. All right, so what happened?
Your DC is 15. Right, so he's able to duck under, and you are not able to grab him as he's scooching around. You can try it again.
Okay. Well, I have two moves normally, but I don't know if you would count that as two yourself. So, is it
Like I
one or
said,
two?
you can try it again.
Yes, I will do that then. Again, I'm assuming that I'm reading the situation at the moment between Scrambles and he and me,
You see
right?
Scrambles
I mean,
hit
I'm
him
not just
twice with the butt of the handle of his
Scrambles.
right. So he's obviously not. I'm saying in reality, I can see that he's obviously not trying to kill him anymore. So I'm going to grapple him again then. Is that athletics?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
I'm taking my inspiration. Inspiration. Good God. Here we go. Where are you? Here we go. One more time. All right. Good God.
Oh,
Still
it's
got a
not.
10. Still got a 10. Anybody else want to give me an inspiration, considering it's the highest thing that I have? Yikes.
You failed.
All right, so
So
you are able to grab him.
Awesome. Okay, so
You
what
have
are the
him.
rules on that?
Both you and he are grappled, which means your
Okay,
movement is 0.
right. I'm engaged at the moment, so yes. Unless he wants to wrestle.
you're engaged. Congrats.
I
When's
know,
the
right? That's right.
thing?
That's why I have the big sword.
Look, man, you don't need to go around telling us all about your big sword.
All right, so
Hey,
go ahead and give
you
me
guys can
another
have, I
athletics
don't, you
check.
guys see it clearly. You guys see it clearly. So, anyway. Right, so was that for me?
No, give me an
Yes.
athletics check.
Okay, cool.
As he's
I gave
now
you one
trying
earlier.
to squirm out.
Okay. Come on, baby. Do something good this time. There we go. He failed against the skill. That's a good thing, right?
That was a good thing for you, yes.
So what am I doing?
You're not doing anything. He's trying to squirm out.
Okay. So he was unsuccessful.
Correct.
Good. Oh my God! Stop it.
Good news is, he used up all of his actions. Bad news is, he is now free. So he's not grappled, and neither are you.
We're neither of us are grappled right now.
Correct. And he blasts at you, and these 3 bolts come flying, slam into you.
Okay. So we did the grappling 3 times then.
You did it
Once and
4
then
times.
and then 4 times. Okay.
The match,
He
but that's
failed
what he.
3
I missed.
times and succeeded in the very last
Yikes. Yikes. Somebody give me their inspiration. Do this again.
one. And his 4
Make it
missiles come flying
respectable.
at you as the
Oh
orb
my.
at his belt lights up. But you have a ring of shielding, so
I
you slam
think I'm
against
wearing
the
it.
ring. The ring glows, and they it, they get sucked into the ring.
Yep. I got some nice stuff. I might be wearing leathers, but my accoutrements are very good. Jeez.
All
Okay.
right, it is your turn.
So let's just end this. Stick him with my big sticker. Here we go. He's already targeted. Sorry, my mouse is a little persnickety still. Here we go. Let's do it right, yeah. It's a miss. I got one more thing, so I'm doing it again.
All right.
Come on, baby. Jesus, there we go. Come on, get some good here. Where'd it go? 15. Oh, 6 by 6. Sweet. Using
He
the
is not a fiend,
fiendish
so
longsword of
it would not
Dragon
have done
Slayer.
the extra 6 damage to him.
No, I know. I'm saying that he was killed with the fiendish longsword of Dragon Slayer. Just making a point of the victory that I just engineered myself. Not. Anyway, so he says he's dead or he's not dead. I see Kitty Bat.
You exceeded.
Oh,
He is damage exceeded by 6,
Yeah,
which is the 6 extra you did for the fiend's which you wouldn't have done. So, yes, he's
Oh,
dead.
whatever. I'm just
Well,
making a point of the name of the sword. I want to
because
point these stuff out.
let's kill him.
All right, talking. You
Wait,
can't
wait.
see what's going on because you're far back. You do not have line of sight.
I know. Dawkins going to the edge of the roof and looking down.
All right, so you see the dude on the floor and um, everybody standing around him. What is going on? Come on. Hold on a minute. Never used fancy grounds before. There you go.
Did you heal him? And Dawkins is got these nice wings. He is going over the edge and going all the way to the ground.
Okay.
Taking a look at the fox mask, seeing if he is dead or unconscious.
He is dying.
Oh, fuck. Okay,
He
can
is
I
unconscious.
stabilize him?
Can you what?
Can I stabilize him?
I don't know. Can you?
I would like to. I'm trained in medicine, so I'm gonna try to stabilize him.
All right. Pulling up skills. Medicine check lets you try to stabilize a dying companion or diagnose an illness. That is not helpful.
I know, I just look at that too. I'm like, well, I know I can do that.
Unlike Starfinder, where it actually gives you the DC and stuff. Um,
I mean, theoretically, it shouldn't be that hard of a check because this guy was brought down to exactly 0 and wasn't like over damaged. Just saying. Just throwing that little tidbit out.
all right. So it says
Jesus.
requires a successful DC 10 Wisdom check. So he stops dying. He is now stabilized at 0 hit points. Mechanically, that's what happens.
Okay. And Toggin looks up at his companions and says, okay, let's get this guy tied up and get that orb away from him. That's his turn.
Scrambles.
I agree with Talkin. So I am going to try to take the orb off of him first.
Alright, I need. Where to go?
I might have forgotten to mention this, but oops.
Talking about the mask, right?
No.
No. The mask in Doom, he's just wearing a mask. There's an orb out on his belt. And that's
Okay.
like, that's the thing.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it taking its shot at Scrambles right now. So good luck. Might be a good idea to use that inspiration if you fail.
inspiration left?
I do. Yep, I have one.
Alright, so I'm just waiting for friends to catch up. Here you go. This is what it looks like. It's already
Ooh,
been
very cool.
shared.
Nice.
Does it look like there's a liquid in the middle of it, or is it solid?
You
It's not solid.
have not had a chance to sit there and study it yet.
Ah.
It. You've seen it glow blue, and that's
Did
pretty
you?
much.
Okay,
And
yeah.
so you reach out and grab it.
It has
Um,
energy. It has energy in there. That's what it's got. I'll bet you.
Alright, I'm trying to find where the
So we're at,
story is. Give me just a second here. I accidentally closed to the wrong thing. Is this it? No, that's the encounter. Here it is. Sorry, guys. Alright, so as soon as you touch it, you hear this. I'm sharing you a whisper because only you hear it. And as you do so, your mind starts becoming clouded, and you can tell it's you get the splitting headache. Where did it go? Goodness sakes! Here it is. No, that's a. Is it in the thing itself? Here it is. Holy crap! Sorry, it was. I've slept and eaten since we last played this. Next person to touch the orb. Okay, so the DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so give you wisdom?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
DC 14.
Got it.
Alright, so as you touch it, your axe flares, and after you as it's talking, and uh, you don't want to touch it anymore, but it does nothing else happens besides just your headache.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it off of him then and put it down on the ground next to him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna warn everybody, don't touch that. It's got something alive inside of it. It's very powerful.
I may have forgotten to warn you.
Oh. If I can, I'll start tying him up. If not, then I'm just gonna take that belt off of him and set that thing on the ground next to us. For now, at least.
Toss the creepy orb in a sack.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So you put the orb next to you, and that's the end of this round. Let's see.
As in,
Like
try
talking,
and
what are you
activate
doing?
it or no?
Are you starting to tie him up as well?
Let's see. I'm worried about the orb, to be honest. Nah, let's just start tying up the dude. I think Jackson and Scrambles or Jackson is probably also going to do that, so I'll get out the rope and hold it out to him and stuff. Help him.
Okay, so just keep in mind again, I have the one binding if that should become necessary or needed or whatever. As opposed to all the rope we have plenty of rope and shit. You know what I mean?
Alright, so
Is
Jackson,
anybody
give me a
hearing what I'm
sleight of
saying?
hand.
We heard you. We have lots of rope, but I agree.
Okay. Slide of hand. Come on, maybe it's something good this time. And yeah, there we go.
Alright, so these ring of blades appear around him, and they're sort of whirring and spinning. Um, Anybody who is trained in Arcana, go ahead and give me a Arcana check. Proficient, I mean.
Just proficiency is only the one little dot next to the stats.
The yellow star.
Oh, okay. Nope. Not at all.
Reno be looking at his skills list, like, wow, I'm proficient in everything. Look at all those dots.
No, I meant the there's only one dot down at left of one of the stealth for dexterity, and there's nothing else.
Oh, those are just
You know,
that having
so,
like
so,
gives you disadvantage for.
say one more time.
That's
Say that again.
that little marker says
Yeah.
that those are skills that you have disadvantage for if you wear heavy armor or armor that gives you disadvantage for that.
Oh, okay. All right. Got it.
It's just specific.
It's just a marker. I'm not actually doing that.
It's like looks like a
Cool.
Kevlar vest.
Or a kitty cat.
Yeah. And you said the blades, are they around the dude or the orb?
The dude.
Okay.
They suddenly spring up. Whoosh, so Scrambles and Jackson move back. Whoa.
Toggin just kind of like reaches out and pokes one. And ED's made the one. ED's cantrip. Silly magic. Just don't hit the dude and you're fine.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yes, so we've already determined our plan of action, right? That's what we're doing?
Yes. Scrambles, are you going to
Tying
do
him
anything
up?
different?
Well, I mean, we're kidnapping a dude and robbing him, so.
It's not kidnapping. We're strategically transporting equipment to an alternate location.
So, wait.
Are these other people still here? The beautiful left eye and the crimson bristle hair person, or are they knocked out?
The beautiful left eye is dead.
Okay, what about this woman?
She was bleeding out and then got healed, and she's fine. And she's just watching you guys, seeing what you're doing to this guy.
I'm gonna step over the dead guy, and then into this square, and then over to here. And I'm gonna go, hey, I'm Scrambles the Death Dealer. What's your name?
thought I had changed her name, but apparently I did not. I am Malda. Why are you guys tying him? Tying him up? What are you gonna do to him? He saved me.
We're gonna question him a little bit. And I'd love it if you were there for the questioning. Maybe you could help us get some clarity on what's going on.
Indeed.
Man, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the change in narrative. Sorry. Last week he was so obviously bad, and now I'm just like kind of still stuck in that mindset.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and drop you guys out of combat. Tokens are unlocked.
Before he wakes up, do you want to tell us exactly what happened? How you ended up in this creepy alley with the dude in the mask and that woman? Yeah, guys, I'm not feeling role playing tonight.
You're not feeling what?
I'm not good at role playing tonight.
You're doing fine.
I'll yell over. I'll go. Hey, Dogan, you should take his mask off. See who he is.
I have a feeling that even with the mask off, we're not gonna know who this fucker is.
But you'll be able to look him in the eyes, see his reaction. So
Yeah, it'll be easier to see if his eyes are all black. Yeah, sure. We
well, maybe
take
his
them.
eyeballs are actually really big, so that the black part's actually the normal size in proportion.
Hey,
He's got
Reno,
giant pupils.
while you're ahead, bud.
What? Oh, yeah, whatever.
Shit. Oh shit.
Oh
You
no
see,
shit.
he has a um, pouch
Failure. Wow.
as well, like a larger pouch that has clearly a book in it.
Hmm. I mean,
I don't really know what happened. I was, um, I always come this way, uh, and I carry my wand with me. Uh, my husband tells me to. He feels better when I do, and uh, before I knew what was happening, I felt this burning pain in my side, and uh, this woman had stabbed me and was trying to grab the wand in my pouch when these hands reached behind her and grabbed her mouth, and this man pulled her away from me, and I fell, and then you guys came down the hallway, the passageway. I mean the freaking road.
I guess let's be grateful that it didn't go any more downhill.
Mhm.
he was dragging her body away when we came here. Do you know where he was taking her? Do you know why he was taking her?
I've never seen him before. I don't know who he is. I don't know who she is. I was going home, and I need to get home before my husband starts to worry.
Mhm.
So you guys do
Do
know
you have any?
she was not dead. She was kicking at first, then she was unmoving. When Target moved up, she was just asleep, and then
Didn't he just
uh,
drag over her mouth?
he had
What?
a rag over her mouth. Yes, uh,
Yeah.
and you. He also put you to sleep too with the same thing.
Hmm.
The stuff that's on his gloves and on the rag, which is now tied behind him. Or actually, he
Hmm.
just tied up. He didn't say whether it was behind him or not. So he's still wearing the
He's
gloves,
saying that.
still has all his stuff.
So he said, I'm sorry. He's saying that he had nothing to do with her, or we saw him with her.
So what she said is that she was walking home, and
Yeah, I
the
get that.
other came and mugged her, stabbed her, tried
Which
to shit,
so
and then
which one was it?
car. Stop in. Okay, you
I'm
asked a
sorry. Go
question.
ahead.
You keep
Go. I
saying
know.
her,
I'll
Go
let
ahead.
and
Go.
it's very confusing. So use Malda
Oh,
for
okay.
the woman, and we don't know who the dead girl is.
okay. So Malda
Oh, okay.
was walking home, right?
Right.
And then this other lady came up and stabbed Malda and tried to take her shit. Then the Fox Mask guy showed up and dragged the dead woman, who was not dead at that point in time, away. And then we
Which
showed up, saw woman bleeding out on the ground, gun healed her, whatever. And then we fought the things, the Lemire's that the orb summoned. And now Fox Mask Dude is passed out and tied up, and we have separated the orb from him.
And he
okay.
many
So he's
times
definitely still the
said,
bad guy.
"Stop! They're going to die. Leave me alone. I
Yeah.
have to do this. Just leave. Let me go." And he was
Mm-hmm.
clear he was trying to leave, and then something was stopping him from doing so because you guys kept
Well,
fighting him.
also, it's not the right thing to be dragging off a woman. Just do something more nefarious, you know.
But
So
He
we,
didn't do
it's a
anything
good
more
thing.
nefarious,
we don't
but
know.
she's dead now. So there was no
What was she dead when
sexual
he was dragging her?
thing
No.
involved.
She was alive
Okay.
and struggling, and he had basically like a chloroform rag over her mouth. And then
And
she stopped struggling, and she was asleep, and then Toggin got him away from her, if I remember correctly. And then, like, she just kind of stopped breathing while she was on the ground, and he wasn't touching her.
Okay.
That's what I remember.
Right. So all of my comments have been about the fact that if she hadn't been dead, we had saved her from a lot of more evil things, and not just being what was happening there with the dude
Well,
in the
I mean,
armory. So she's lucky.
so
But
just
however, if she died, that's what I don't know. Why would she die with chloroform though? I don't get that.
so
I
What's
don't.
the
as
understanding?
to help move things along,
Please.
they'll babysit you guys a little bit. Nobody has searched the guy, taken away any of
Yep.
his stuff. He still has all his gear. He still has everything. All his hands are tied in front of him. That's the only thing that you've done. Nobody has looked at the dead
Right.
woman. Nobody has searched anywhere. And besides Toggin and Scrambles touching it and moving it, nobody has messed with the orb either.
Yep.
Yes,
Um.
we literally just came out of battle. So I'm gonna take a little couple of breaths, and then we can begin the ransacking of their belongings.
Yeah. Maybe we let the woman go first.
Sure.
Manda, it is good that you should get home safely. Would we be able to find you, or where would we be able to find you tomorrow if we need to talk to you?
I just watched you attack and knock this guy out. I don't know what else you're going to do to him. I don't want to tell you where I live so that you can get rid of any witnesses.
That is fair. We will talk to City Guard instead.
You get that right.
And get home safely.
Alright, so
I
she
wink
leaves.
at her.
Okay.
Get home safely. Wink.
You don't.
I mean, she could be robbed, walking 50 feet ahead. Nobody's escorting her, doing the gentlemanly thing.
Well, she got a
I,
a wand of magic missiles, so.
yeah, I know. I'm just cheesing.
Okay, so once she's gone, we're gonna start searching this guy.
Yeah.
He's got like some gross goopy shit on his hands. And I've got an empty sack, so I'm gonna go ahead and like put the sack over his hands and like try to like pull the gloves off with the sack, if that makes sense. Like how you would like pick
Yeah.
up like dog poop, no? Bag over
Yep.
the hand. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Alright, so these look like black leather gloves, and they have some sort of paste coated onto them.
It looks like it's on purpose.
Give me an investigation check.
Yeah.
You would
I would say
presume
nay.
so, yes.
Okay.
Because it's on both of them, and it's all over the palms and fingers.
Right. Okay, cool.
So you're able to remove both gloves, putting them in the
Cool.
same bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He has pouch with book in it. Then I'll point it out so somebody else do something
She has a pouch with what in it?
with the book.
Oh, okay. Well, I have history. Is that pointed towards that type of thing?
If you don't know what's in the book, look at the
You gotta
book and
read it
then
first, yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm asking Sven there if is it history that I would roll to
yeah.
okay. Oh my God, here you go.
History that you
You're
would
like
roll
that
to
again.
what? You do know that people do carry books in pouches. That is a historical fact, yes.
Getting wild.
I don't understand what you're asking.
The
I'm
book.
asking if I should do the action of taking the thing and looking at the book and whatever, and I'm asking you ahead of time, would a history check be the thing that I would do to accomplish that sort of thing?
No,
Okay,
it has nothing to do with
fine.
history.
There you go. I'm doing this anyway
He's
then.
like, hey guys, would a history check help? And then rolls without waiting for an answer.
There you go.
So there's a. So what are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. I'm following scrambles.
Okay. I'm gonna take the book out.
All right, so there's a
I'm gonna see if I
well-kept
can read it.
leather-bound bundle of notes and thoughts. Flipping through it, it looks like he's an archaeologist.
Oh,
Nice.
archaeology
So
is something that he might appreciate because he grew up with dwarves and stuff. So I will hand it to Jackson, and I will say, "Hey, Jackson, I found this book.
yes.
It's got
Oh,
some kind of
nice.
archaeology in it."
All right,
All right,
so you
I'll
are
take a look
able
at
to
it.
know with uh, your knowledge of history the date, and so 3 months ago, an entry written in
Yeah.
you see this pristine flowing script. And it talks about excavating the tomb, and they were really happy because they had discovered several different vases. Um, they had found some platinum coins with minted with a mint they weren't aware of. They found skeletons that had swords and hide armor, but they also found a small ornate box. It was very unique, different carvings on
Chinese
it,
puzzle box.
and they had no idea how to open it, and no one could get it open, um,
Chinese
including
puzzle
trying to,
box.
pry it and do other things. So then, a month ago, there's another entry. It talks about how he cut his hand, and it was just about he was going to just give up on it. Um, and he had spent 3 nights in a row trying to get this stupid thing open, um, and he was starting to felt like he was becoming obsessed with it. Um, he really wanted to know what was in there, and but as soon as the blood that he had cut himself with his little chisel dripped onto the lock, he could hear it, the mechanism side turning. So he held his bleeding hand over it, and it continued to unlock until it finally popped open. And there he saw this orb that was very fancy. And the very last entry is almost unreadable. It's scrawled in a shaky hand, and says that it's given him an ultimatum. He has to produce enough bodies through sacrifice to feed it, or it's going to take his wife and 2 sons. And he doesn't know how he's going to get through with this, but he doesn't have a choice.
Well then.
Does it say where it's going to take them? Get it?
Does it say what kind of bodies it needs? I mean, we're adventurers.
So Toggin has received a clue, and Scrambles has received a different clue
Okay.
because you guys touched it and were shown
Ooh.
stuff.
I do not remember what I was shown.
You know what?
I don't remember what it showed me last week. See, I don't think
Okay.
I...
Let me take a look
So
here.
what are we doing, folks? We should carry the book. That would be Taugen.
I remember that it said something about we woken up from like a great slumber, at least the orb. And something about we have to pay in blood, and our life will forever be bound to the surface of the orb. Just trying to get back to what it used to be, but I don't really know if that's the same thing or if that's a different thing. I don't know if the two things are related or not, but that's what I remember the orb said.
So I'm assuming that's be very expensive if we didn't want to keep it ourselves, but we could probably transport it
No.
somehow, perhaps
Yeah.
through the bag holding or something, and some cover on it like you did with the leather.
Yep. Put it in a box or a bag. Get it the bark out of here. I'm gonna go search the other bodies. Did we search all the bodies yet, or just the one fox guy and the book guy?
I think just that.
Did that weird Lemire thing have anything on it, or no?
No, they don't even have bodies anymore. They shriveled up and
Oh,
shrank and
You were summoned.
disappeared in the
gotcha.
mist.
We want to look for any secret passage, doors, whatever, along this section of wall, since we've already found.
We did know, like a little, like a tight squeeze tunnel,
Right,
I think, to the...
Scrambles is
Right, but
the exit.
nobody's going to see that.
We knew about that, and then all of us looked at our big, strong bodies, and we're like, I'll just take the normal route, thanks.
We don't see anything
It
to
just
look
would
at on the
have
list.
provided you a way to look down on the alley without being seen at first.
Okay, so it's just a sneaky thing for small thieves or whatever.
All right, so what are you doing with the woman?
I mean,
Body?
Talking to her to go home.
no, he's talking about the dead woman.
Oh, my bad.
Um, Searching her, probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
And,
probably.
uh, maybe
Do it
we decide
respectfully.
whether we turn it in to the guards, or, I don't know, can he still use the body for the ransom? Like, are we gonna help this guy, or are we just gonna say fuck his wife and kids and move on? Like,
Phrasing. You get me kicked off Twitch.
Comma.
punctuation saves lives, guys.
um,
Let's see, Grandma.
I mean, we've already freed him. I said we just take his mask, leave him there tied up, take the orb away. Fuck it.
Yeah, like his wife and kids are still being held.
Yeah, but that's not our fault. That's not our deal.
At the risk of like, I don't know, at the risk of like making like an evil entity like more powerful, like I kind of want to help this guy. I don't know, maybe we go and like take down a bandit camp or something,
Hey,
and
you know what? That sounds like a great
they're
idea.
criminals. Their lives are
Yeah,
worth it.
do that.
Because that seems like I
Come
get the
in here
impression that
saving all
that's
the
like what he's.
NPCs.
I get the impression that that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to like turn vigilante and like take the life of the woman that was trying to mug somebody, as
Yeah,
opposed to innocent life that he would feel bad about. You know?
right.
They say if you are a hero long enough, you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Yeah, something along
Well, I
those
did
lines.
say vigilante, so
Yeah.
not really a hero. If you're just
I
like,
mean, we could wake him up and then ask him some questions. I'm fine with that too.
hmm I think if we ask him questions, we should definitely like separate the orb. Like make sure it's in like a place where like I don't know if it was like a creature that can hear things, it wouldn't be able to hear.
Yeah,
So that we can get
exactly. Holding it.
real, for, yeah, so we can get like a real answer from this guy and not like the I'm scared and this thing's blackmailing me, so I'm gonna say what it
Yeah,
wants me.
not the manipulated one. That makes sense.
Now, you guys, also, I only say this because it's only been a day or two. Um, I also know where the City Watch is, the headquarters for the City Watch, and
Mm-hmm.
I have dealt with them before.
So we could go to the City Watch and
And be like, hey, this like I don't know. Continue your sentence. I interrupted you.
I was just saying we could just go to the City Watch and turn the guy over to them. Just say, hey, we saw this is what's going on. Somebody took the orb and ran off, so we don't know where that went. But we do have the guy. And then, of course, we're lying about the orb and where
Don't
it
they
is.
have things that make you tell the truth?
Yeah, they got wristbands of bullshit, but
Fist. Fist.
remember because I put some like stupid rope cloth or chain of dumb shit on, and
Like
the guy
Wonder
could be
Woman
telling the truth.
lasso or whatever.
Yeah,
Like that then.
yeah, fuck that. I agree. I say we just leave him out there like a baby at a fire station, or we could ask him.
Baby at a fire station.
Yeah, we just drop his ass off.
Okay. And how likely, not saying we're going to do this, how likely do we think it is that the woman, like, what was her name, Mila or something, how likely do we think it is that she's going to go to the City Watch and tell them all about this, and then we're going to become one? Like,
Oh, I don't know. We could threaten her life.
we did just like let her go though.
Yeah, but we could go get her. We could chase her down. You know, she's a chick. She's not moving that quick. She's just a commoner. She's not. She's not
Her
beating
strength
around the
was only
corner.
like 10.
Yeah, I'm sure the four of us could figure something out.
Well, as fun as that sounds, I'd like to maybe not do that.
Well, you have wings now too, so if you fly, I can run, and we just
I can move pretty quick too.
fucking get
And I
her.
think I have a double
Yeah,
jump.
Jackson's faster. He's quick as shit. I'll just
And I have
Kool-Aid
some
man it through
extra
some
points plus
buildings.
my speed. And I can go 30 feet
You
invisible.
do realize this is exactly what she was scared that we were going to do, right?
Well, it was really on her for
Or
bringing it
just
up and
joking
giving us
around.
the
We're not going to
idea.
really do it.
The idea,
All
yeah.
right, so let's go ahead and take our break as you guys consider what you want to do.
Okay.
We'll be back in 10 minutes, everybody.
Sweet.
Apologize for being so late. Just realize the time. We are back. I was staring at chat, and then I realized the numbers weren't changing because that was the number of Svenzone particles that are there in bits, not the time. So I thought I had.
That's crazy.
That's I was like, man, that didn't feel like it was only 5 minutes. Anyway, so you guys haven't looked at the dead body, and that's pretty much. And then what are you guys gonna do with the orb?
Well, I'll check the dead body. And we should definitely pick up the orb
We should pick up the orb.
with like
I'm
Mage
okay with
Hand
being the
or
person. Yeah, I've
something
got
like
witch
that.
hand, so I'm okay with being the person handling the orb.
Are you
Sweet.
trained in medicine scrambles?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then give me. Well, you're a fighter, so it is an option for fighters. So I wasn't sure. Um, give me perception or investigation then.
Go perception.
All right, so she's
That's a
dead,
good roll.
and it
Shit.
looks like she's been dead for a couple months.
Weird.
Her skin is like a
That's not right.
grayish pallor. Cheeks are all sunken in. The skin around her fingers has shrunken.
Weird. Something's wrong with this body, Taugen. It's been dead for a while. It's all rigor mortis and weird.
What do you mean? It has been dead for 2 minutes.
No, I think it's been dead longer than that. Maybe they had like some kind of illusion on it or something. I'm not sure. Did I find any items in the body check that might be doing that? She have like a ring on her finger or a necklace or an anklet or something like that?
I
She
blame
had
the orb.
you see a scabbard that's
Oh.
empty, and you see actually two scabbards that are both empty, and you see a pouch inside the lapel of her jacket.
I'll take the pouch out and turn it out onto the ground.
Okay, it's got 6 silver and
Yep.
1 gold.
Question: Didn't Gowden wasn't he looked aged more than or damaged more than he was in actuality? Could this be something similar? As far as like looking like he's been dead for a long time.
Are you talking about how Toggin was passed out but was not hurt enough to
Yeah.
be?
My mistake.
No, that's just because he had like chloroform on his hands, and he got that all up in my face, and I passed out.
Right. Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
guys, I think
if
we
you had an
should.
herbalist, then they might have been able to figure out what's going on, but
Yeah.
nobody bothered to look and see what's on the gloves.
Yeah. I didn't want him to wake up and start smearing that shit everywhere. I just took it. Anyway,
So guys, I think we
Brambles
should drag
called
this
my
guy around the
attention.
corner and question him. Maybe we can help him, maybe we can't, but we should get to the bottom of it. What do you guys think?
Okay.
I think that Toggin wants to like take a look at the dead person because you said that she's been dead for way longer, and that doesn't sound right.
So I'm gonna come over here, and walk this way. Is this a dead end in front of this alley down here?
No, it continues on.
Oh,
The
I'm gonna check it out on this corner. What about this one?
You're in the middle of the city. The closest thing is the wall to the east. Is the wall of the city. Let me zoom in. Nobody has it open, so boom. So that's where you guys are. You're you're close to the wall, the outer wall, in the Blue Lake District.
Oh.
So there's lots of buildings, lots of stuff going on in this area. It's not a high society area. It's more run down. Obviously, it's not kept. You guys, it's been about almost half an hour and you haven't seen any guards. So it's clearly not patrolled as some of the other places are.
Just throwing out two options. We could find like a shady abandoned warehouse somewhere. Or we know a couple entrances to the sewers.
Oh, I said we just
Sure.
drive down to the sewer. That's a brilliant idea. That's not
Man,
a
we
bad
just
idea,
got
Tiger.
out.
I genuinely mean that. I
So
think
if
it's
you're-
not a terrible idea.
Same thing, talking medicine, perception, investigation. You have just different DCs for each one. It looks exactly like he said. She could have used better dental hygiene. But beyond that, she looks like she's been dead for a while. Except even her, her hair looks like it's, the skin is receded from under her hair, and nails grew out a little bit.
Does Mantha's already drawn a conclusion, but does Toggin think that this is the type of thing that somebody who was just sacrificed to some entity in an orb, that this could be part of that sacrifice?
Yeah, that makes sense.
The sacrifices you're familiar with are, placed on an altar and then the blood is drained. That's typically what your sacrifices are, whether it's an animal or, in a rare instance, humans.
Vegetable or a mineral.
Or a mineral?
Yep.
Same thing. Same thing.
Vegetable or mineral.
Shrines all over the place have vegetables and minerals sacrificed to them.
Okay.
So you
Well,
don't
we
know how.
saw this person
Plus,
die.
you were there
so.
the whole time and you saw it. It was clear that he didn't perform any rituals. She wasn't stabbed by anything. And there's no wounds on her that you can see.
Right.
Okay.
Orbis has communicated in different ways with two of you. You guys try talking to the orb again. Jackson
No,
hasn't
that
touched
sounds
it
sketchy.
yet.
Sounds real sketchy. I don't want to talk to it.
I want to get this dude's side of the story before we get the orb side of the story.
Well, agreed. So
Well,
let's
you have
witch hand the
journal,
orb.
which told him his side of the story.
Let's witch hand the orb into a bag of holding.
Are we sure that it is not like an extra dimensional space, not going to like pop up any rifts or anything when we toss it in the
I
bag
don't
of?
know. Let's put it in a bag. You can put it somewhere where
Yeah.
we're not directly touching it.
I'll toss it in a sack.
Okay.
Because I've got some empty sacks. Because
Okay, you keep using all your empty sacks. You've used 2 of them now just in this encounter.
Yeah.
So make sure you keep track of them, please.
Gotta make sure to take it out.
You can buy more empty sacks, but
Mm-hmm. So sack with gross gloves. Okay. So
And they're actually very nice gloves. Black leather. They just have some gunk on them. Some sort of stuff you don't know. Have
Yep.
Scrambles taste it.
mm,
Maybe
I
there
think
might be.
we should
We'll take
pass.
it.
Okay. So we need to get to the sewers. I think dragging a body there probably looks suspicious. How about we cast invisibility on him and then run to the sewers? What if he wakes up in that time, though? I am open to suggestions.
I'm fine with just taking him to the sewers. Cast
Whatever.
invisibility on him and just walk him down there.
But what if he wakes up and yells for help?
Oh. Then we tell him to shut up. Shut your face. Shut your face.
Alright, so who has invisibility and what is the duration of invisibility?
Invisibility has a duration of 1 hour. And I just read that to you, so I have invisibility.
I think
I also have hold person, but I can only do one. So.
I have a dust of disappearance too.
Mm.
That work? Son of a bitch, come on.
Don't you also have a wand that lets you do hold person?
Do what?
Oh wait, that only lasts for a minute though.
Well, hold on. Where's my dust of disappearance? Stop.
So right now he's tied up.
Stop.
He's unconscious.
No, I'm talking about
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna gag him too.
Good idea.
And then once he's gagged and tied up, I'll throw him over my shoulder.
Okay.
Let's go to the sewer.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on one second.
Yes.
Did you look at the dust of disappearance? Because that's
Should probably last for an.
no.
I was talking
It's just.
about.
You're asking about invisibility. Well, this powder is good for 2d4 minutes of all creatures and objects within 10 feet of you for that duration. So if we wanted to become.
Oh, we could all be in this.
Right. So I'm just throwing it out there that's the other thing that I have. So there you go.
I did not realize that the dust of disappearance was AoE.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
Okay. How long would it take us to get to one of the sewer entrances that we know of?
Aren't we way the hell over on the other side?
You are able to find it and you take the most direct route there. It would take you just under an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
You are here in the Blue Lake District. You know of one in the Blue Lake District, but it's closer toward the Tower District. It's sort of Dadgummit. Stupid pings. Okay, so it's like over here. And
So
it's an
theoretically,
easy way to get there.
Theoretically, I could use a 5th level spell slot to cast invisibility on all of us. Or I could just use like a 3rd level and make Scrambles and the unconscious dude invisible. And then Jackson and Toggin just walk normally.
A good plan?
Yeah, sounds like a good plan.
Okay. I am casting invisibility, 3rd level, on Scrambles and Fox Mask. dude. And then we're moving.
Would you
We start
share
moving.
invisibility?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I need to know. Give me a survival check, Toggin. Alright, so you're not sure how these things work, so every time you see somebody, you quickly turn another way, and so it takes you a little bit little more than an hour to get there. Uh, but you get there as far as you know. Maybe half a dozen people saw you and Jackson, and as far as you know, nobody has seen Scrambles and the unconscious guy, and he is still unconscious when you get there.
Okay. And now we're in the sewers
Again.
doing totally legal things.
Hey, but this is all done in self-defense.
Nobody we ran in and started fighting because there was a woman that was
Well, Scrambles has a real sense of community, and since that woman is in his community, he's considering it self-defense. Bam. Got around.
Yeah, but this dude
Alrighty.
saved her.
He can't spell community without I or scramble. There's a silent scrambles in the word community. But yeah, shit. Let's get this guy
Dark.
awake.
Toggin cannot
Yes.
see.
We should get a torch out because that's scary as shit.
What, you don't want to put your dread helm back on? And he wakes up and only sees red eyes in the darkness.
Yeah. No, torch is still pretty scary.
No. I've got what is it? It's an orb. What was it called?
Drift globe?
Basically, yes, that. Gonna turn that on. Which is basically just a light spell that follows me around. I've already got it like tied up in like twine, so it's like following me.
Alright, go ahead and apply it to yourself.
Okay.
That's what you guys do. You're in the sewers again.
Again.
In the sewers again.
We should go to like one of the dead ends that we found,
Yeah.
and
Question him.
oh, did I do that twice? I did that twice. Dang it.
Alright, so you get to the dead end. Shotgun pulls out his maps, and I don't even think you ever went down this way, but I'm gonna say for argument's sake that you did. And he is still unconscious. It only takes you about 5 minutes to get over there.
Okay. I say we check and make sure that the binding is good. and then I give him a healing. So I'm double checking Jackson's knots because I don't trust him enough.
What? What are you
Can I
saying?
say that it would be like a survival check? Because like tying
Yes.
knots and stuff. Okay.
Tying knots is not survival, but looking at a tied knot is, yes.
Cool. Look, Jackson, there's no shame in having somebody check your work.
Yep.
It's, if you had to put a number on it, you would say it's probably a DC 15 for him to break out of. So do with that as you
Okay.
will.
It is not the hardest knot to break that I've ever seen, but it is also not the easiest. We also have people that can maybe grab him when if he makes it out of the ropes. Yeah, man. Anybody else got anything they want to do before we try to wake up this dude and talk to him?
Nope.
All right. Actually, I will go ahead and do. I don't know how many hit points this guy has, but I will go ahead and use this instead of a healing potion. That's not it. Oh, my nature's gift. That's it. And I can heal up to 27 hit points. So I'm going to go ahead and heal Jackson for 10 because that'll get him
You.
up to. And then the other 17 go to the unconscious dude. Whether or not it can only heal him up to half of his hit point maximum. So if bloodied is lower than 17 hit points for him, he would be at that. I'll cover that. Jackson.
So yes, 17 is not more than half.
Awesome. I'll just put him on him then.
Right, so he. What do you. How is he? What are you guys doing? Is he propped up against the wall? Is he prone? Are you holding him under the water? What are you doing?
I'm gonna set him up against the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's make sure that we got people on all sides of him, though.
So he
Jackson, do you want to go to the
opens
south
his
side of him?
eyes, looks around, sees his hands are tied, sees you, and just closes his eyes, leans his head back against the wall, and you see tears just coming down his eyes.
Why are you crying, man? What's going on?
We know why he's.
I
Yeah,
told
get
you
together.
to leave. Now they're dead. Just kill me. I have nothing less worth living for.
How do you know they're dead? Maybe we could find them and save them for you.
And his eyes open, and you see they are totally black.
Even without the orb? Shit.
He was doing stuff without the orb during the fight as well, because you moved it on top of the roof.
Ah, shit. That's my bad.
Alright, and uh, Scrambles and need a DC 14 will save. Wisdom. So Scrambles, you can't move again, and he says his eyes still looking the same. Your ignorance will prove to be your death. And then he sort of blinks and just closes his eyes again, leans his head back.
What happened? What's happening?
Look, we do not want your wife and sons to die, but we
Can I
need to
talk?
understand. Oh,
No.
can you talk?
I don't know what I just did.
You don't want his wife and sons to die.
Mm-hmm. But we need to understand how we can help you.
He audibly sighs. Look. I don't know what else I need to say to you idiots. Leave me the hell alone. Give me back the damn orb and go away. That's how you help me. That's how this gets resolved. It's already too late. Just kill me or let me go. And then he puts his head back again against the wall. Close. Scrambles, you can move now.
Okay. Hey, I'm really getting sick of being frozen. So I say we just kill this guy. I have no qualms with doing it anymore. I was trying to help him, but it turns out he's just a real dick. I keep getting frozen. I don't like that. So he keeps calling me an idiot. So I say we just kill him.
All right. I'm just gonna keep silent.
Okay.
We also turn him into the garden. Tell them what's up.
Okay. If you want to do that, that's fine. But we need to gag him again. And I want to blindfold him. I don't want him looking at me. I don't want him talking to me. And if I get frozen again, I'm killing him the third time.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
All right. I go to gag him and blindfold him.
Alright, give me a sleight of hands check.
A what?
Not you.
Alright, so
Oh, come
you
on.
go behind him, put the blindfold around his mouth. He opens his eyes, and they're black, and a spark comes flying past Jackson and explodes. And I need all three of you to give me a dexterity saving throw DC 14 as the fireball goes off.
Hold on a something. Why is my main not my main?
Wow. Talking was not paying
Oh,
attention. Just checking his rope length.
Toggin was still hoping there was a chance to help this guy.
Scrambles was behind him anyway, so he saw it coming. Sort of, he ducks behind him. Actually, I forgot. Scrambles was behind him anyway, so he wouldn't have mattered. Scrambles is outside the range. It's just the two of you.
I use this guy's body like a hero shield.
Yep, exactly. You
Hero
up,
shield.
meat shield, and the as the spell goes off, but it doesn't touch you.
That's close.
It was very close. You feel the heat wave as it goes blasting over you.
I think I can just put this on myself. Oh, no. Why am I still targeting people? Shit. Did not do that. Hold up. I
You
think
double
I
check that. I think it's an attack. And fireball is not an attack.
Mhm.
Just double check it.
When you take damage.
Nice. Cool.
Sorry, I haven't even taken it off the flex mask yet. He should not have Bane on him anymore either.
Alright. What flavor tiefling are you? You do resist fire, okay?
Fuck made it. Didn't go on. Okay. I think I got it.
So roll a d12. Why does
I
it say
think
-4?
because it's supposed to take damage off of the damage.
What's the 4 represent?
My Constitution modifier.
Okay, so give me a d12 plus 4.
Don't know I have this guy in that.
It looks correct. I'm not applying damage to you. I'm just doing it manually because I don't have it on there. Nice. 16, so that's almost half. It's actually more than half, so you take less damage than Jackson did.
That's good. I'm fine with that. Thank you.
There you go. Alright. And then you can just... oh, it's not on you anymore. Okay, cool. Alright, so... you then blindfold him. So he's not struggling. He's not fighting. As you finish putting the blindfold on. I'm just hand waving the fact that you guys have a blindfold somewhere and a gag somewhere.
Oh yeah, those classic adventuring items. It's part of your adventure. It's just the gear.
Indeed.
Alright. So
Next time we just gouge his eyes out. That's what I'm hearing. No blindfold, just gouge his eyes out. Pocket sand. Okay. Let's take this fucker
Go take
to
him
town
to the
guard, or try to figure out why there's a missile going off. Does anybody see where that came from?
That came from him. He cast.
Oh, good. Fuck this guy. Let's get him out of here.
You guys, especially Toggin, clearly know it is not him who's doing these things. It is the orb who's doing this. You can't cast spells. You can't do things if you're bound and gagged. Yet he is managing to do it.
It's the orb using his body as like a spell focus.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Let's get him to the guard. Can I choke him? Can I choke him out without killing him?
Back to
Can I put him in like a chokehold so he just goes unconscious? Or would that kill him?
Background is entertainer. Give me a. I'm going to say. So go to your skills page,
Yeah.
and then under medicine, click where it says whiz until it says strength, and
Yeah.
then roll it. And then change it back to whiz. I'm going to say DC 12.
Oh,
Right? So then change it back to whiz.
back to
and
whiz.
so, yes, you're able to figure out how to do it. Maybe you have used that skill before, choking people out without actually killing them, and knowing when to stop. So even without a safe word, you're able to figure it out, and he doesn't die. But he's unconscious again.
Alright, this guy's a real pain in the ass. So, I say, now that he's unconscious, we get him up to the guard.
We just get him up to the guard, tell him, hey, this guy, like, stopped a mugging, but we also think that he's a danger to other people and himself. So,
Yep.
here's what happened. Here's all of his shit. I think we should just give them all of his stuff. The notebook, the orb, the gloves, whatever. And just be like, here.
Yeah.
Not our problem.
You know, we've gotten so much money lately, I don't even give a shit about trying to sell this orb. I'm with you, Talkin. I don't want to get money greedy and then to get stuck with some crazy orb. So, we've gotten enough money lately. I say we just sell it, give it to the guard. They figure out what to do with it. They're responsible and in charge of the city.
All right, so it is. So at this point, after your little tussle with him, it is almost 9 o'clock p.m. And you are still in the sewers. So where are you going? Are you going to head straight for the Hall of Justice?
Yeah, I think that's the best place to go.
Yep.
All right. And are you blindfolding him? And invisibiling him again? Or are you just gonna boldly walk?
No, I
through
say
the
we just say
streets?
fuck it, tie him up, bring him out to the guard.
We got him tied up. We can tell people, feel free to follow us. We're going to the guard. Like, you don't need to call them. We are calling them ourselves because we're going there.
All right.
Yep.
At this point, we're gonna be not our problem.
At this point, it's pretty easy. You don't need to do a survival check because you just head to the river, walk along the river, and as ballsy as you feel, you don't really want to go parading directly in front of the town leader's castle. So you cross the bridge first, and then move along the other side of the river. And as you approach and get up closer to the Hall of Justice, I'm just going to say you guys make it most of the way there. And then you're led inside.
You've grabbed the dead woman. No, whatever. It's a crime scene. They'll have to go there anyway. So.
Alright, so you get to the Hall of Justice, and they bring you inside and ask you what's going on. And you're just handing everything over, including the books and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Get his
Give
gloves.
them everything. Hopefully they can figure it out.
The
Give
orb.
me percentile. I'll just say perception check.
Okay, I like that better.
Everybody?
Yes, all three of you. So you hand over the stuff. The guy takes out the gloves, sort of sniffs them.
They have
Puts them
something
down.
that makes people put sleep on them.
Yeah, give me this fucking thing.
And we're doing the necessary amount of warning about entities in orbs and substances on gloves and all that kind of stuff. Don't want the
Yeah.
guard
If you
spot
if you
over.
untie him or eyeball him or unmouth him, if you unblindfold him or ungag him, he'll put a spell out or shoot fireballs or do some crazy shit.
Right.
All right. So
It's
Jackson,
those people are casting spells through him. So
all right. So there's a couple guards there. They just take him back. Like I said, the other one is writing down in a logbook. Takes out the gloves. Writes down his quiver. You guys left his longbow, but he has a sword that he was using. He writes all those down. They're removed from him. He is manacled with the manacles behind his back, and they take off the stuff you had on him and put a hood over his head, and cinch it with a tie behind his neck. And give you back your non-existent gag and blindfold, and then the Jackson, you see the guy open up the bag with the orb in it.
Okay.
be careful touching that.
Yeah,
Actually,
no
sorry.
Touching nothing.
And his as he goes to take it out of the bag, he sort of stumbles back, shakes his head, and then Toggin sees him and says, "Careful touching that."
And warning people too late not to touch the orb. It's almost like he wants people to touch it and then doesn't want to be responsible for it.
Sadly, he made a save. It would have been very interesting had he failed to save.
I'm glad he didn't.
It's only the entire barracks. It's late at night. There's not as many people as there would be during the day.
Yeah, the collateral
I'm down
damage.
to fuck up a bunch of city police, but I don't think they want that smoke.
And I'm also throwing out that we're telling them where it happened so they can go find the weird, super freaking old body that's old for some reason, and that it was some chick called Malda that got stabbed. And they can do with the information what they will. I just don't want to deal with this.
Right.
For sure.
All right, so let me go ahead and add up the XP and stuff. Didn't really know how it was going to go. I would not have been surprised had Jackson or Scrambles grabbed the orb and just let it take over and tried to use this thing. It is extremely powerful. I would not have been surprised if you'd have killed Malda and taken her wand of magic missiles. I didn't know what you guys were going to be doing with this thing, so very cool. I'm glad
Neither
you guys
did we.
chose
Options
this route.
for
You guys, you've been very generous to us, so we're not murdering people for wands anymore.
That's right.
I'm not saying we won't ever. That's not a promise.
That would have been a whole
for
other
now.
story. She had a family. She was wealthy. She. That
She
was
ain't
a
shit
whole
if she's
nother
dead
shitstorm if you
though.
guys had killed and murdered this woman, because there are mages who investigators. So you probably would have been found out.
We're in a pretty big city.
so
I don't want to just go around murking people for no reason.
yeah, I didn't expect you to, but like I said, you
We
never
had
know. You never
adoption.
know what you guys are going to be doing. So
Yeah.
good job with that. I like how it worked out. It makes sense. It's logical.
Right.
Let me see.
If we hadn't come upon so much money recently, like dealing with the orb and trying to sell it and all that stuff,
Where's the
might have
map?
been a good storyline. But like, we're pretty happy right now. We've made some decent money, and we don't. We're
There
not.
it is.
We're not murder hobos right now, and
Okay.
so I
Yeah,
think
so
that's
the
probably
only
the
We've
thing
best
you
also
story.
didn't.
recently done a different illegal trade of
Yeah, just sold some people slash dragons. They're not really people anyway.
That's right. The only thing you
yeah.
didn't know about is the blackout paste. You Talking probably
Watch your
could have
mouth,
figured
Jared.
that out and learned how to make the blackout paste. Um,
Yeah.
but other than that, you guys did just fine.
I don't want to put gross goop on people's faces.
You keep calling it gross group. It's just a paste put on nice little gloves.
It's like lube
That
oil.
people's faces. I've had it done to me, and it wasn't pleasant. So
Yeah, face goop, not fun.
All right, here's
like knock
XP.
them out by draining all their hit points.
Where's party
Simple
sheet?
like that.
All right, so at this point, another day went by. I presume tomorrow morning you're gonna remember. Oh, hey, we need to get our dozen silver or whatever it is for your.
Get that map to
If
that
nothing else,
dude.
at least turn in the maps that
Yeah.
uh, the pay isn't. You're now no longer doing it for the pay, but uh, you've gone through all the work. You may as well turn in what you have. Stand in front of
Right.
him and just burn it. Fuck you. Um,
See what he does? Just piss him off. And we got these maps. They're super intricate. He's looking at them. I snatch it from his hand and just eat it.
okay, XP.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay.
Boom. Alright, so this is for the actual combat. And then.
Another thing we gotta remember to do. We gotta go spread rumors that we killed the Rat King. Because I said that we.
I have a question about that though. It would seem to me like if we said that then we would invite more adventurers down there to
No, no,
start
no.
ransacking things.
Are
It seemed like
currently
it would
being
serve.
scammed out of their money for a map that led to the Rat King and the Rat King's wealth. We know that it's a scam. And we found the actual Rat King and talked to him, and we're like, hey, maybe we can keep people from coming down here so much by just lying and saying that we killed you. Are you cool with that? And he said, okay. So are you charging me for that? And then I'm like, no, just public service.
And you also know there is
That
no
doesn't
map
negate
because
my
you
point.
guys had the box and opened the box.
Mhm.
And there was nothing there besides the skull with fake rubies and stuff on it. So, really the only thing that would bring them to the sewers is the rumor, and then they had to find an entrance and everything else. But so yes, you did say that you were going to be talking about the Rat King to people, stop preventing them from coming down, spreading rumors.
Mhm.
So, but real quick, I know we're at time. So, are you looking to? What I was getting at was, are you looking to turn in your stuff and then head back to Neverwinter tomorrow morning? I mean, not Neverwinter, but to Phandalin?
Phandalin.
Or did you guys want to look and see if there quests here. There are almost always quests to be had in a city of this size. What did you want to do?
Kind
I
of
think we
just
should go back to Svenzone. What do you guys think?
The exact same thing. We
That's
are
fine. Cool.
same level here. Got to make sure to spread that rumor. Make some spectacle of we're the scrambled eggs and we killed the Rat King, ha ha ha, or whatever. But yeah,
So
turn in the
Jackson, especially, maybe a little bit scrambles, would know few silver, or some copper, but especially a few silver in a handful of the certain urchins' hands or certain city kids' hands. Maybe even find a bard would
Write a song
definitely
about
would
you.
spread it throughout most of one, whatever district you wanted it in. They are happy to do that type of thing for a little coin. The point is more than you guys could do. You guys might be able to go to a couple of taverns,
Yeah.
but having urchins and street kids and bards, people who live here anyway, they're happy to earn coins. Yeah, lots of runners in the city, lots of things like that. So kids are always looking for stuff to do for silver and coppers. All right, so we're heading back to Phandalin next week. Next
Yep.
week is There's 1 week we're not playing. Let's see. Nope, I lied. That's the 17th and the 18th. I'm not going to be playing. Okay, so we're good for the 16th and the 23rd and all that. Did you guys? I do not. And but does anybody have plans on the 30th, the day before All Hallows Eve? Any special office parties or friends parties or anything?
Nope, I don't think so.
Okay.
so.
Because I'm okay with running with two for this, especially because we have the couple sidekicks, but I prefer to have at least three. So and then we know, and if we know in advance a couple people are going to be gone, we can just wait for a week. So, but we've been pretty consistent with this storyline.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm more consistent than any other campaign I have. So, I've been very
Nice.
happy. Okay, so thanks for playing with me, gentlemen and lady. I appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow night. We're not. See, today is 10th. Yeah, so tomorrow night we're not streaming, but we do have the big double D's, and then Sunday
Woo.
we're finishing up, in theory, our Deadlands one shot, which is actually taking 3 shots, and then we'll be back here again next week to head back to Phandalin. So thanks again for playing. I appreciate you all, and don't forget to like, subscribe, whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night,
Good
guys.
night, guys.
Guys.